Hello, I'm standing in the city of Reims in the Cathedral of Notre Dame of Reims, where Guillaume de Machaut spent the last years of his life and composed the Missa de Notre Dame. This is a sacred space, so I think I should be quiet and I'll go outside and say a little bit more. Hi, we're outside the cathedral now where I can speak a little bit more. This is the Cathedral of Reims, where Guillaume de Machaut died in 1377. Here we are 640 years later in June 2017 to inaugurate the reinstallation of the great rose window up above the entry door where they're still repairing, which was damaged during World War I. After sometime around 1347, Guillaume de Machaut was receiving most of his money from a prebend, or stipend we could say, that he received from the Cathedral of Reims. Now the question that's always out there is, was Guillaume de Machaut here most of the time? Was he a cleric whose daily life revolved around the things that needed to happen in the cathedral? Or was this just sort of a stipend that let him go around and be a courtier and travel through the great courts of Europe? It's still a question that we don't have the answer to, but while being inside, you could feel like this is a place I would want to spend as much time as I could if I were Guillaume de Machaut. Hi, there's one more thing I wanted to say. Here on the 6th column in the cathedral, at the time of Machaut's death, he and his brother John had inscribed a plaque that was that said that every Sunday there would be a mass said in he and his brother's honor. Actually, not said, specifically sung. And because the mass, if you turn around this way, was going to be said in a chapel that was right here, this chapel called the Blessed Virgin Mary Chapel. Many of us believe that the Mass that was endowed for him to be said in perpetuity was, so to be sung in perpetuity, was his Missa de Notre Dame.